Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition. Now, when we left off, we picked up some heroic missions, and I believe, went to the heroic mission console and picked up a huge amount. As we can see here, we have, well, a huge amount, and we are going to be doing some of them. So, let us head into the first one. That is to defeat some exchange members, as well as to destroy some organ shipments. Yeah, that sounds absolutely fantastic. As we can see here, I actually do have some help from Etherin here, and we will be destroying the opponent, because we are obviously two Imperial agents, which is going to be rather amusing. So, let's see what we can do here. These are level 21, and I can actually use suppressive fire, obviously. So, this is going to be, well, hopefully relatively easy. Obviously, suppressive fire is, wow, doing a lot of damage right now. Obviously, we do have some very, very nice companions as well. Now, let's see if I can actually take these guys out, or at least do as much damage as I potentially can. And we are going to have to deal a lot of damage here. We are going to have to take out 26 more of them in actual fact. So, I'm going to concentrate on using suppressive fire, I feel. That's probably going to be the best thing for me to do, at least. And we'll just hope that our companions will keep us alive here. There we go. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Oh, yes. Very nice damage there as well. Okay, a nice takedown. Yeah, there we go. And, oh, we actually are gaining a bonus mission as well, which has a stage 1. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so defeat Ganalon exchange chiefs as well. Okay, well, let's take out this droid here, and then we can destroy this organ shipment as well. That seems to be a good idea anyway. And, yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can just continually get some good damage on these guys here. Wow, I really do love suppressive fire. It is absolutely amazing, I feel. And there it is. Very nice indeed. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so we are obviously going to be doing this for some decent gear upgrades. And obviously the fact that, well, we were going to retrieve some augmentations or go to the augmentation shop, but we will be leaving that for the next episode. And so let us make sure that we are okay here. Maybe I can actually get this below 30% so we can do another takedown. There we go, very nice. I do like that. Unfortunately, my energy is absolutely terrible. My energy management, should I say, is terrible. I really need to watch out for that a little bit more. And, oh, it appears as though we have a security probe. Kill that, thank you. Oh my goodness. That would have been a little bit worrying if it had actually alerted a couple of people there, but we can just see where we're going next. Ooh, yes, we have a couple more organs up here, no doubt. Yes, there we go. Oh, that sounds a little bit morbid, doesn't it? Yes. A couple more organs for the grinder. I mean, no, not for the grinder, thank you very much. Yes. We're just going to be taking care of these unscrupulous individuals. And a nice ambush will finish this guy off, hopefully. Or, oh, wow, okay. A nice takedown there from Etherin. My goodness. The damage. And now, wait, we will just take out this fellow as well. Maybe I could actually... Oh, a nice shiv there. It's rare that I actually get to use that, obviously, being a sniper. And there's a nice achievement. Okay, wonderful. We'll just continue to destroy those things as well. Okay, so we need 3 more... Ah, no. We only need 2 more station... Well, exchange chiefs after this. Yes, there we go. Actually, 1 more. There's actually 1 more chief right here as well. Fantastic. Very nice. And there we have it. Okay, so only 11 members left. And we need to get a couple more organs. 4 more organs, in actual fact. Okay. And there is level 22. Thank you very much for that. And we are getting the next bonus mission, which is to loot biotoxins from biocanisters. I actually thought those canisters were something in particular, so it's actually good to see that they are actually being used for something. There's actually quite a few biotoxin canisters here as well. So let's just see whether we can pick these up. There we go. Okay, so now we just need to make sure we can find a couple more opponents, of course. And 3 more organ shipments and 8 more exchange members. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be down here, or maybe over to the... Yeah, maybe over here. That might be the way to go. Okay, well, Let's see if we can actually take these guys out. No problem at all. Wow. Yep, suppressive fire. That is really very impressive. Okay, so yes, only 6 more biocanisters as well. And I see quite a few up ahead of us there. So let's just loot that. There we go. And we will also be trying to get the other organs as well. There's actually an organ shipment here too. There we go. Oh yes, very nice. Double whammy right there. And maybe we can actually deal with these guys as well. Excellent. Wow. That is very nice. Now, I'm actually wondering what kind of gear we're actually going to be getting. Obviously, I think it is somewhat randomized, but it's going to be hopeful that I will be gaining a chest piece because, well, we have one from level 7 or 5 or something along those lines, so it's really not going to be very good to keep that on for much longer. Hopefully we will see something along those lines at least. And then we will, of course, yes, we have one more organ shipment, and we are now done, I believe. Once we kill these guys, then we will be ready to go elsewhere. And of course I am very low on energy, yes. Okay. Okay, let me just recuperate a little bit here, and we have a couple of more biotoxin things here, but I'm not entirely sure whether we'll be able to get them, considering we are just about to finish this. And there we have it. Excellent. Very, very nice. Okay, so we actually do have that complete. Very nice indeed. I can actually complete that right now. There we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we will now be heading on to botched interrogation. Obviously, I will be eliminating the security probe before it interrupts us, of course. And so, yes, I will see you there. Okay, so to save a little bit of time, we have already taken out 15 of the Republic prisoners, and also Shaddaa now is within our sights, and he has 22,000 HP. So we are going to be taking care of this group here, and then maybe the group in the back over to the left and right, apparently. Yes, I seem to have walked into that aggro. That's unfortunate, isn't it? I did not see that. That's not great. Okay, well, never mind. We will be fine. Obviously, we have Kaleo and Scorpio here healing us, and generally being lifesavers, I suppose. Oh, maybe not. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I stunned someone at least. Let's see if we can actually take these guys out. Goodness me. Okay, I am dying very, very easily indeed, because obviously I am level 23, and this is actually a level 26 heroic mission. So that's probably the reason, yes. It's not me being undergeared for this. Yeah, it definitely is. Of course. Okay, well, there it is. We have defeated all of the Republic prisoners, obviously apart from this fellow over here who needs to die post-haste, and then we'll be taking care of Shaddaa now. It's actually Sav, not Sev. Okay. Well, let's do some ambush against this guy and see if we can eliminate him relatively easily. Ah, yes, takedown has now come up. Very nice. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can actually... What? Oh my goodness, there are actually prisoners in every single one of these little enclosures here? Okay, well, I was not anticipating that. Well, let's just get our energy back, shall we? Yes, my energy management is not great. I do admit that I get carried away somewhat when I am fighting heroic units, because I like to see a lot of damage. I like to see all the numbers. And, well, I don't like to see my energy regeneration go down that low, but still. Okay, so Shaddaa now. He is a champion and a melee specialist. Let us see what we can actually do with him. So, yes, I think I'll start off with a snipe here and then go with a nice corrosive dart, and then follow it up with an ambush. And maybe we could get a nice slow on him as well. Now let's see if we can actually take him out. Suppressive fire. Yeah, he's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. We just need to wear him down and eliminate him. He is a Twi'lek, and he is using some rather fierce knockback abilities, but thankfully enough, we have all of the healing in the world to be able to deal with it, of course. And there is a lovely force choke. Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay, well, there it is. Oh, we can actually speak to Sav. Okay, let's do it.
Bagthra wanawaga mi punawa duetwipe. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Chechopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
I'm impressed, all right.
Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Poya tuka changa goptula do batawana wanki.
You're hilarious. Do you know that?
Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili moklanki. Patoga wata kiko uba kili wata buki donko.
You really are an idiot. You're a dead man.
Che womaktoma.
Excellent. Well, there we have it. We have completed that, and I will now be obviously getting a couple more pieces of gear. Level 24 has been gained. As we can see, I'm actually placing these things down here. I'm going to open them at the end of the episode, and we'll see what they actually give us. And we are now going to be heading on to building a better beast. And that seems to be a little bit of a smaller mission, so I'll see you there. Okay, so we have reached level 25, and we have also taken care of half of the Shacklor breeders. As we can see here, they're actually breeding some genetically enhanced experimental weaponry, I suppose? Well, we have to kill the weaponized Shacklor Patriarch and Matriarch, as well as a couple more breeders here as well. So let's see what we can do here. We're obviously going to be heading upstairs, I think. And we're going to be obviously taking care of the Matriarch and Patriarch respectively. And then we'll see what we can do. Obviously we are dealing with quite a few elite lab guards as well from the Republic. And hopefully they will fall before us just as quickly as the ones before that. And we're getting a lot of achievements here as well. And I also have a combat proficiency point too. But we will obviously not be allocating that just yet. We're just going to be dealing with these guys first. There we go. Thank you. Whoa, very nice. Okay, so we can loot that. There we go. And I think... Wait a minute. Where is... Ah, I see. Okay, so each one of them is upstairs. Okay, so if we can actually go upstairs, then we can take care of the weaponized Matriarch and Patriarch. Obviously, I got aggroed by that. Obviously, yes. Very, very large aggro ranges in this particular area. Obviously, they do want you to get a lot of experience, as well as, of course, them being level 26. That makes a huge difference to the aggro range. As we are not scaled down, because obviously we are not even above the, well, minimum level, I suppose. Well, the average level, should we say. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be a little bit of a problem there, isn't it? But thankfully enough, we do have the firepower to be able to deal with many of these units, but, well, I don't, but maybe Etherin does. Yes, I think that is probably the case here. And so let us take out that last Republic soldier and head on to the Shacklor Handler. And, whoa, that is a big unit. That is a big unit. Okay, so 22,000 HP. Relatively similar to Sav, how much he had, so you can assume that it's going to be a relatively difficult fight, and I'm actually unsure what kind of abilities this is going to have. Chance on hit to bore into armor, reducing target's armor rating. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Well, let's do it. Let's take it out as quickly as we can. We're going to do 2 snipes against it, and then a nice ambush to get the cast time reduction. That sounds like a good idea to me. And now, shall we just do that? Suppressive fire might actually be the most powerful ability we have right now. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It seems as though we are doing quite well in terms of energy regeneration now. And we're seeing wow, that is a very powerful orbital strike right there as well. Goodness me. Oh, and we're actually getting some nice loot here too. Oh, well, it's a cultural artifact. I will not be getting that, because obviously Kaleo does not gain any influence from it whatsoever. So I suppose we will now just head on over to the other breeder. And there's also one up there. Great. So we will have all of the breeders once we get upstairs, and then we will take care of the matriarch itself as well. Sounds like a good plan to me anyway. So we can then eliminate that hatchling. And yeah, this actually, that actually pushes people away when we are within melee with them, when we're in cover. So that's great. We can hopefully try to use that a little bit more often once we have, wow, okay, yes, level 26, very nice indeed. We are leveling up like nothing else. And hopefully I'm going to be able to learn how to use all of these abilities in time. So let's just see here. Penetrating blasts. Fires a number of blasts that deal significant damage and sunders targets, reducing their armor by 20%. Wow. That's actually very cool in my opinion. We're going to actually try that out, I feel. Does it require cover? It does not. That is actually very impressive. Okay, so let's try it out on the breeder, I suppose. Good a target as any. And for some reason I threw a flashbang at him. Not entirely sure why I did that, but there it is. Wow, that's penetrating shots, okay. Not bad at all if I do say so myself. I was expecting maybe a little bit more damage, but it does 309 damage per shot, which is, I would say, quite good. Yeah, seems to be quite good at least. Maybe we can use that in conjunction with suppressive fire. That seems to be maybe the way to go. Well, we'll see. And there is the matriarch. We obviously... Whoa, okay, wow. It has a powerful knockback by the looks of things too. So, yes, we're also going to be eliminating this Republic soldier, and then we can hopefully focus the matriarch down. Yes, there we go. Okay, a nice ambush to start, I think, would be probably the best idea. Okay, I think I'm going to just use my normal attack for now, just regenerate a little bit of energy here, get back into maybe above 75%, and then we'll start doing some suppressive fire to assist with some damage. There we go. Very, very nice. And maybe a nice ambush to take down a little bit more HP. And there we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so that is 35,000 experience and yet another box for us, which is very, very nice indeed. So, there we have it. We now have 3 boxes, and we will be heading on to Crush the Jedi Freedom Fighters. Okay, so we have infiltrated the Rebel Refugees Zone, and we are now going to be attempting to take out the remaining Jedi Rebel leaders and destroying their Rebel supplies, of course. As we can see here, they are little boxes that we must take care of. And we also have a bonus mission to actually deal with the Rebel forces themselves, but thankfully enough, these guys actually seem a little bit easier than the ones we've been fighting so far. These are level 20 units in actual fact, in comparison to the level 26s we were fighting before in the secret genetic laboratory. So, thankfully enough, we are having a little bit of an easier time here. I have to say I welcome that, because obviously I'm a little bit undergeared. And by that I mean a lot, but nevertheless, we have 1 more supply here and 3 more enemy units to take care of, and then we just need to find the remaining Jedi leaders. That seems to be upstairs. Okay, well, we'll be making our way up there, no problem at all. We can actually mount up in here as well, if you can actually believe it. That's actually rather impressive. Obviously, we are on Nar Shaddaa, so mounting up is relatively well known as being the norm here. So, yeah, let's just get this ambush going.
Alright, make me look good.
And we do need to find 3 more for the bonus mission before the next leader, but I can't actually see the next leader right now, so I suppose, yes, we will just have to make our way in here. And we will be taking out the next 3 that we need for the bonus. And then we will be, leveling up once again. That is absolutely amazing. And then we'll be dealing with this rebel leader, and that will be the end of this particular heroic. Nice shiv. And a nice takedown as well, which I believe actually missed or got something happened to it. I have no idea, but it appears as though we actually have to shut down the communications terminal, which appears to be down here? Is that true? Wow, I wish it would actually tell us a little bit more accurately. It might actually be upstairs. Well, at least we can mount up. I suppose that's a little bit easier. I think it is actually going to be upstairs. I think it is. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll cut away on the small journey over there. Okay, so we have now just fought our way through tooth and nail to the communications terminal, and we will now be interacting with it and disabling it. And that actually appears to be it. Oh, we are actually beset upon by a Jedi Rebel commander. Okay, well, I'm going to stun... Okay, I was going to... Oh, no, it appears as though the stun actually did work. Wow. Okay, I thought that she was immune to it. But, yes, let's just use our suppressive fire here. And our series of shots. There we go. Seems to be good to me. And we will be taking her out. No problem at all. Let's get a nice ambush there just to finish her off. And now I'm out of energy, obviously. Yes. Getting a little bit overzealous there once again with the energy spending. And there it is. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so we will now be heading on to the next one, which is obviously to, wow, actually download some battle droid schematic specifications and AI protocols. Okay, so we have fought through 10 of the enemy droids, and we will now be downloading the battle droid armor specifications and heading on to the next console. This appears to be all we need to do here, and... well, we also have someone else here that is actually fighting through these things, so we can actually bypass quite a few of these particular opponents, and actually downloading the next data, no problem at all. So now all we need to do is get the AI protocols, which is also over here too, and that is actually it. That's all we need to do. I don't really think I really require to do the bonus mission. We are already quite over-leveled a little bit, so... that is fine, and now all we need to do is slice the demonstration terminal, which is... where? Ah, it appears to be over there. Okay, well, let's mount up, and we'll head on over to the next little area. Ah, yes, it appears we need to actually zone into maybe a group phase or something along those lines. Maybe that is it, but we'll see. Obviously, I think that is probably the case, because we're actually not in a phase right now. Yep, that is indeed a group phase. So we'll just head on straight here, and we'll see what is required. Ah, we can actually just make our way through here, just take out these guys, and as we can see, the droids are actually quite fearsome. They are elite units, and they are obviously going to have quite a bit of HP, but they fall before us all the same, of course. Oh, we actually have an additional bonus mission for this particular one. Well, probably won't be doing that either, but yes, I think it's just relatively much more simple, perhaps just to head on and slice the terminal itself. As we can see, there's not too many opponents for us to actually fight that are required, so I feel as though it's probably easier just to run on by them and complete the heroic itself. That seems to be a good idea, at least to me. So we can, wow, very easily take this guy out. Very nice indeed. And there's our series of shots. Very nice. I like to see that. A nice new ability, of course. I'm actually wondering, have we got any other abilities? I don't think we have any other new abilities so far. I think all of the abilities I've gained so far are either going to be trained at our trainer, of course, or they are going to be passives of some sort. So I suppose we will be seeing what that is all about in the next episode as well. So let's just take out the last remaining Mark 8 Sentinels. And wow, I am almost dying there. Wow, that was actually pretty impressive, I have to say. They do have some remarkable damage. And they also have some charged plating, which damages melee attackers as well. That's obviously not affecting us right now, as far as I'm aware, but as you can see, it's actually dealing a huge amount of damage to us right now as well. There we go. Come on, the last one. And then we will be slicing this data terminal over here. And there it is. There we have it. Another heroic down. And almost level 29. Goodness me. Okay, so we'll be heading on to the hunger of the... yes, those things. Those things, yes. Those very hard to pronounce things. I'll see you there. Okay, so as we can see, we've already taken out a couple of the Verbulthers, and we are going to now be seeing how much we got. Yep, that's it. That's all we needed. Now all we need to do is loot 2 supply crates, as we can see there. And let's just see, wait a minute, maybe there's one that we can get a little bit sneakily. Ah, there's one over there. Okay, so we can actually just eliminate this group here, probably, and then we can loot that supply crate. Obviously, we do have, however, a bonus mission, so I assume that there's going to be another stage to this particular heroic, because otherwise this would be way, way too easy. So, yes, we're just going to be heading on over here, trying to sneakily loot this supply crate. There we go, and now we have to create the power junction tool, which appears to be over there in the other area. So we do need to take care of this elder Verbulther, but we don't really need to worry about it too much. Oh, wait a minute. Can we actually just... Yeah, we can actually just create it over there anyway. Okay, never mind. It appears as though we actually don't even need to go into the next area, and we didn't even need to fight this, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, let's just go over here and see whether that is indeed the case. Yep, that is indeed the case. We were able to do it there. Okay, so now all we need to do... I say all we need to do, but it's actually repairing 12 critical power junctions. Just what I like to see. Repairing things. No! I like to shoot things and destroy things, obviously, but... Yes, repairing is not necessarily in my job description as an Imperial agent, of course. So, let's just see where we can actually head to. Okay, so these are the critical power junctions right here. Maybe we can actually get... Ah, there's multiples in the same place. That seems to be very, very nice. Okay, well, let's see whether we can actually complete the bonus mission as well. It seems as though we will be actually having to do that because, well, what else can we do? We have to fight these to get through to the power junctions in the first place. And we also have a very nice loot drop here as well. Wow, that's actually... pretty nice. I suppose I would be taking those. They are level 21 after all, so I suppose we may as well. Are they level 21? I actually don't know. Well, I suppose we'll check very, very soon anyway. There we go. Take that out. Oh, yes. Very nice. We're getting some really nice damage now that we have leveled up a little bit. And, okay, so let's repair that. Wow, there's actually a load of them around here. Look at that. There's one there. There's one around here. Okay, okay. So it appears as though we only need to go to 3 different places because they each have 4. So we should be absolutely fine just to do that. And we need to now head upstairs, I feel. That seems to be the case anyway. There seems to be 3 generators. And we can take those out, no problem at all. That seems to be the case anyway. Okay, so let's take a look at those gloves here now as well. Oh, it's actually heavy armor. Never mind. Okay, so I actually cannot even use it. Ah, that's really quite unfortunate. They were very nice gloves. Oh well, we will probably get some gloves from the crates themselves anyway, so nothing really to worry about there. And we also have another one of these Elder Verbulthers here as well. So let us deal with it as best we can. Let's get a nice corrosive dart on it, and a takedown should finish it off. There we go. And let us now repair the next junctions. Very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Okay, so we only need 4. That is, wow. Yeah, I actually thought it was going to be a lot more difficult to actually pin down where we needed to head to, but thankfully enough, it appears as though they have an abundance of critical power junctions that require repairing. So, thankfully enough, we are going to just be eliminating these guys, and we should be then done. But then there's probably going to be some sort of boss, perhaps. And this is how you know this particular quest was actually constructed very, very well. It was designed very well, because obviously, as you can see here, we have eliminated the required bonus amount of Verbulthers. Obviously, if I get aggroed by those guys, then we're going to be in for some trouble, but there you go. It's actually exactly the amount that we required, plus 2. But that is obviously just because I got aggroed by those, which was a mistake on my part. But yeah, we are going to be just repairing those critical... Wow, we're getting aggroed by a lot of things right now. Okay. Not entirely sure why that is happening, but I suppose we just continually pulled those things. I had a little bit of trouble eliminating them, obviously, but yes, thankfully enough, we have killed them now, and we can head on to repairing. There we go. Sounds about right to me. There's one more. And there we have it. Oh, yep, oh, exactly, exactly. That's what I thought. Destroy the access breach and defeat the Guardian. That is what we need to do. So, where is that? Okay, the Guardian appears to actually be coming down there, so we just need to head to the other side? Ah, never mind. Never mind. Okay. There was actually something on the wall there that I did not see, because obviously I look down at the ground all the time for some unknown reason. But there it is. There is the Guardian. We will be taking it out very, very quickly indeed. Nice penetrating blasts should deal with it. And maybe we should push it back as well with our cover ability right there. Whoa! That is actually a really powerful ability, as you can see. It's actually slowed down the opponent so much. Oh no, actually, never mind. It actually just used an Enrage ability. And the Enrage ability seems to have reduced its movement speed so dramatically that we had no problems whatsoever. So there is level 30, and there is a Dark Datacron, which I will be passing on. I'm not really a fan of the decorations as such. So we will now be heading on to recruitment to defeat some Jedi trainers and Force-sensitive aliens. Okay, so after having fought through a couple of the Force-sensitive aliens and a couple of the Jedi trainers, as well as destroying the Jedi training equipment, we are almost complete with this one as well. So we only need another 5 of those, which should be upstairs here, and we only need a couple more of these groups here as well. So let us start off with a nice ambush here, and we'll be dealing with these guys very, very easily indeed, hopefully. The Force-sensitive aliens seem to be relatively easy to take out, but the Jedi trainers, they have a lot of deflection. They are able to deflect our shots very, very easily indeed, so need to be a little bit more cautious with those guys, especially seeing as they do have telekinetic throw as well, so they're able to deal some pretty considerable damage. And we'll just take out a couple more of these consoles here as well as some of these training droid parts. There we go. Okay, so we only need one more of each, as well as... Wait a minute. Okay, we probably want to head over here and destroy these two first, and hopefully not get interrupted, because we want to complete the bonus first. There we have it. There's 31 as well, and we will now be dealing with these guys here. Oh, very nice ambush. There we go. Okay. So now we just need to take care of this guy, and that will be it for recruitment, unless they give us another stage, which may actually be the case, because there is another couple of areas in this particular territory. Yep, open the security door, and I'm right next to it. Excellent. And now we must defeat the Jedi Master, who appears to be Ashara. Okay. That's rather impressive. Okay, well. Let us Force choke her. Yes, exactly. And then we will be dealing with her. Take her out with a lovely penetrating blasts and maybe a takedown as well. From behind, maybe. Yeah. And then we'll shiv her and open the next security door as well. Okay, so there appears to be one more boss that we must eliminate. Defeat the remaining trainees. Okay, that appears to be a little bit strange. Not entirely sure why that would be a mission, but there it is.
Will not gain an advantage here. The Empire is thankful.
Very nice. There it is. Okay, so the last heroic mission for Nar Shaddaa is terminal injuries, and I will see you there. Okay, so just to update you here, we have so far fought through 28 members of the Vomba gang, and we have also reached the first console, and we will be eliminating these thugs and bandits, and then interacting with it, of course. So, let us take out these thugs, and we'll see actually what happens. I actually think that this droid is going to come alive. Oh yes it is, and it's actually going to be helping us out here. A level 21 Peacekeeper droid with some very large guns indeed. This is going to be rather amusing. I'm pretty sure that these security droids are maybe going to actually help us out by killing some of the gang members. That would be pretty nice. But otherwise, we're just going to be heading on over to the next console, which is over here. And then we'll be heading upstairs and dealing with the next. This is a rather large area, as you can see. It doesn't actually look that large on the map, but there is an upstairs area as well, so do bear that in mind. So we also have to deal with these guys here. And there may actually be a second stage of the bonus mission. I am pretty sure there isn't going to be, but you never know. There might be. So we're just going to see what's going to go down there. Obviously, we are taking these guys apart very, very nicely indeed. They are only level 21, so should be no problem at all. Obviously, I still have the same gear that I had when I was level 21, so yes, there is that. But we can now head into this section here and take out these thugs as well. I have to say that actually using suppressive fire against these guys is really, really nice. Obviously, we can take them out very, very quickly because they are a little bit lower level. I think suppressive fire is probably the best when it comes to like multiple targets, obviously, but it is one of those things where you just you get over-reliant on it, perhaps. A little bit too much, and there's a lovely force choke to eliminate that very, very strong unit indeed. So let us repair this console, and we have another security droid on our side, hopefully cleansing the downstairs area and making it a little bit safer for all of us. So I'm going to be mounting up, and we can head on over to the slope here, and we'll be heading upstairs. I think we'll probably head up this way because there's a hijacker over there. Now let's see, where do we head to? Okay, so there's one over there, one over there. So I think we'll just probably head over this way first. And we'll eliminate these guys very, very quickly indeed. I'm going to try and focus down the gangster a little bit more. Okay, well, yep, that appeared to die very, very quickly, of course. There's a lot of damage there coming in from Etherin. And we will now be taking out this thug as well. And I'm actually wondering, is there going to be another stage? I'm probably betting probably not, but you never know. Yeah, no, there isn't, of course. Okay. Well, there's level 32 as well. And we are now going to be heading in here for the final, well, penultimate terminal, shall we say. And there we have it. Okay, very nice. Excellent. Okay, so now all we need to do is eliminate these guys, and we'll get one more security droid. Hopefully that security droid will actually help us out a little bit. I'm actually wondering what the other two are doing. Maybe they're going to be making their way upstairs at some point, but from what I can see, they probably are just going to patrol around downstairs. Maybe not even deal damage to the enemies down there either. That would be pretty sad, I have to say, but you never know. Maybe they'll actually help us out a little bit. Well, whatever the case, we only have one more console to do, and I can only assume that maybe we are going to be fighting something. There appears to be a phase over there. Is that just me? I'm actually unsure. Maybe it's just the light, but it appears there's actually a phase over there. I don't think it is a phase, to be honest. But, yeah, we'll see, obviously. And I think our droids are actually doing some pretty nice damage down there. There appears to be one that is actually fighting, or at least my auto-targeting appeared to actually bring up the HP of it. And it seemed to be pretty low already, which I have to say is remarkable considering how much HP it actually has. 17,000, in fact. And against these guys, you would think it would actually tear them and, well, tear them apart, shall we say. So, apart from that, I suppose all we need to do is just eliminate the rest of these guys. And then we will be seeing what the next stage is. I'm actually unsure. Where do we have to go? There doesn't appear to be... there might be a central area there. Yes, that central area is probably going to contain a boss. And we're most likely going to be heading on over there to eliminate whoever it may be. Probably the Vomba gangster boss or something along those lines. Probably something like that. But we'll no doubt see in just a second. So we'll just eliminate these guys. Series of shots, yes. I have not used that in quite some time, yes. That's exactly what we want to use right there. And there we have it, very nice. Okay, so let's see, it's going to be a boss. Yep, there is going to be a boss. Breach Vomba's security door, of course. Okay. Well, that's only over here, and we only have one more pack to do. And we'll try and avoid that hijacker over there as well. Thank you very much. And, oh, there's actually a couple of hijackers here too. Okay, well... Whoa, there's actually two. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do, shall we? Whoa, they actually appear to die very, very fast indeed. There we are. And, yes, we just need to place a breaching charge on the door there. And then we will be all good, yes. Or not a breaching charge. Defeat Vombor and his men. Yes, of course we do. Okay. Well, I suppose we should focus down the cutthroats first in case they have some kind of healing ability. And otherwise, we are going to be completely fine, I feel. There we go. And it appears as though he has a firebomb attack. Oh, okay. So that's just a area denial ability, I suppose. And, wow, he died very, very quickly indeed.
Sods who caught him didn't survive the firefight, so they won't need it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, there it is, and we are going to be passing on that, I feel. And that is the last heroic mission for Nar Shaddaa, and, well, there it is. So, yes, apart from that, we are going to be now opening many of our pieces of gear here. Wow, we have a huge amount of crates, don't we? Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. Really very nice. So, let's just see here. Okay, yeah, we are just going to be opening them. Let's do it. Okay, so some boots, a relic, very nice indeed. I need that relic. There's some boots. Look at the upgrade. Absolutely amazing upgrade right there. Let's get another box opened as well. That's another relic. We can obviously replace the green one that we had. And there is actually a vibro knife. An exceptional vibro knife, in fact. Wow. Okay, what else do we have here? Some more boots. Ah, that's unfortunate. And they are exactly the same boots. And that actually gives a little bit more. So, let's see. I can probably replace that. That's good. There we go. Yes, very nice. Now, let's get a couple more of these opened. Hopefully, we can get something a little bit more than boots. That would be nice. We seem to be getting boots all the time. Okay, they want us to have boots by the looks of things. Ah, there's a belt. Excellent. And we also have an implant there as well, which I obviously need. And two more gloves and another vibro knife. Is that actually better than what we have? No, it's worse. So we do have a very nice vibro knife, and there's some nice gloves. And we also have, obviously, these braces as well that we also acquired. And there's some nice leggings too. We are currently wearing Assets pants. Yes, we are currently wearing those pants. So, thankfully, we actually did get an upgrade, as well as these braces too. So, there it is. Very nice indeed. A huge amount of upgrades right there. And we will now be wearing this armor as well. That appears to be a much-needed upgrade too. So, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.